Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you.
Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy and thankful that you are here today. Today's video, guys, will be a spring cleaning in my small kitchen. So yes guys, we are starting off the spring cleaning here in the kitchen, and this will be done in phases, so there will definitely be other parts to this video. So let's call this video part 1. So guys, you will see me doing some basic everyday cleaning in some areas while I go deep in other areas. I'm going to try to tackle a little bit of everything, so you may see me doing some parts of the stove, some parts of this, some parts of that, until everything eventually gets done over time. I have found that this is an easier method, at least for me. That way I don't tire myself out. So right now I'm just finishing up some dishes and putting some stuff away, and then we are going to get into the cleaning.
Like snow whispers softly on the wind as memories come flowing in.
Alright guys, so I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to share today's Bible verse with you guys instead of doing it towards the end, and I will tell you afterwards why I chose to do it this way. So today's Bible verse is taken from James chapter 3 verse 2, and again I'm reading from the Passion Translation, and it reads, "We all fail in many areas, but especially with our words. Yet, if we are able to bridle the words we say, we are powerful enough to control ourselves in every way, and that means our character is mature and fully developed." Alright guys, so I felt led to read this particular scripture because of an experience I had last week. And so if you would just permit me to share it with you. So I was inside a grocery store sometime last week, and while I was there I decided to just check the stats, the YouTube stats. And when I opened the page, there it was waiting for me, glaring at me. So apparently some individual had left some kind of rude comment, and the person was obviously offended by something. Now this is something that I've heard from a lot of YouTubers, about people leaving nasty comments or rude comments and so on. And I myself too, I have experienced this, but I just choose not to engage, because for me, in my mind, it's just being petty. So I just proceed to just delete the comments and block the individual. So anyway, the individual said, and I quote, "Worst music ever, can't even watch." End of quote. So that is what the person left as a comment. Now some people may not see this as being rude or offensive or anything wrong with it, and that's okay. That's all right. But when I read the comment, guys, I just burst out laughing, because I immediately saw the pettiness behind it, Now, I'm saying this, guys, not to direct anything at anybody personally, because I have to say, those of you guys who regularly comment, I I cannot say that I have gotten any negative vibes from you guys. When you guys do comment, it's always words of encouragement, words of support, words of just positive vibes all the way. So this has always been the vibe that I've gotten from you guys, those who comment regularly. So this is in no way being directed at any of you guys, but I think it's coming from some random person who probably just came across the channel. So anyway, so there I was, after having a belly full of laughter. I'm racking my brain now, trying to remember about what was the background music that I had playing in the video, and is this video right there, this particular one the person commented on. So I'm trying to think about what music was playing in the background that was so offensive, and then I remembered it was music, from the religious side. So when it hit me, I was like, okay. So right away, I just understood that, this was definitely a different spirit. So yes, guys, it's really, really a sad situation that so many of us, especially, with so much exposure that we have nowadays, that some of us really have not understood, the power of our words. We really have not understood the difference between knowing when to speak up and when to stay quiet. In other words, we have not understood the importance of protecting our peace, our inner peace or our mental health. The Apostle Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 23, and I'm going to read again. I like reading from the Passion Translation because I just find that it connects with our everyday thinking. The wording actually connects with our everyday thinking. So it reads, "You say, under grace there are no rules and we're free to do anything we please. Not exactly, because not everything promotes growth in others. The slogan that you live by, we're allowed to do anything we choose, may be true, but not everything causes the spiritual advancement of others." So this is what Paul says. And in other words, what I take this to mean is that it is not everything that comes to our mind that we have to feel compelled to say. It is not everything that we feel that we have to feel compelled to act upon. In the world of psychology, in today's world, they call it emotional intelligence, practicing emotional intelligence. But we can see that from the word, from the scriptures, that the word already speaks with authority on that thing, on that issue, where it advises us to exercise restraint when it comes to the things that we say to others. Because one of the last things that you want to do to another individual is to create some type of anguish in that person, where you make that other person feel less than, or you make that other person feel, or you make that other person question their self-worth or their self-esteem or their value, because it is God that gives us value, not another individual. And it's easy to say, okay, people's words don't bother me, people's words don't really affect me. That may be true to some extent, but we know that not everybody is cut from the same cloth, and not everybody will receive everything the same way. Now, does that mean that we have to just sit back and take everything that people throw at us? No way, absolutely no way. Because the same God who says to exercise restraint with our tongue is the same God who says that we need to speak up when we see injustice happening to us, or more importantly, when we see injustice happening to other people. He requires us to speak up. So it is not everything that we have to just sit back and take, but it calls for discernment and wisdom. It calls for all of those things to know, just when to allow something to just pass over your head. You don't react, you don't respond to it, and when to speak up and address the situation. So Anyway, I just felt led to talk about this, and I don't want to make it too long. I don't want to make my rant too long. I just hope that you guys were able to glean something from it, and I would just like to hear from you guys. How do you guys handle situations like that? I mean, it's one thing to deal with somebody, maybe somebody at work, or maybe somebody in your family that you have to face it, you have to deal with it. But it's another thing to just let any random person, somebody that you have no guarantee of meeting up with in person, somebody that you have no guarantee of ever seeing again in your lifetime. It doesn't make sense to give your peace of mind or to give your power away to such an individual because of something they say or something that they do. All right. So I just hope that you were able to get something. And how would you handle situations like that? What do you do in terms of protecting your inner peace? So drop a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. All right, so I will shut up now and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for watching if you stayed with me up to this present point.
Try to get some sleep if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit. There's a new day, it is waiting for us. There's a new day waiting round the bend. There's a new day, and it will restore us. There'll be new ways. This is not the end. There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try